We'll put this on YouTube. It's 11 o'clock at nighttime. By the way, Steve, you could show this office, it's empty. Look, you create your own fucking economy. There's no way in hell there's a couple hundred businesses in here, people working, and you're telling me the economy's slow and you guys are checking out of the office at 6 p.m. at nighttime. So how do you create your own economy? I'm gonna show you guys. I know some of you guys got pissed off today when I was like, no president's gonna change your life. Nobody's gonna come fucking save you guys. No president, okay? Nobody that gets in power is gonna save you but you. I promise you. You wanna know why? None of them are gonna do step number one, okay? Before you guys start talking shit on this video, step number one, you wanna create your own economy, you gotta rewire this thing. And no fucking person in power is ever gonna rewire this thing for you. You gotta rewire this thing for you. Some of you guys have to unlearn some shit that you learned in the past, relearn the new stuff. And nobody in power is ever, you really think somebody's gonna get up there and start rewiring this thing for the positive? You think they're all gonna make you powerful and they're gonna say, let's turn these people into freaking absolute freaking powerhouses, to think that they can get whatever they want, to think that they can have so much unused potential that they've only used 1% of their capacity inside of their head, to make them think they can conquer the world, live their dreams. Let's go teach these people how to go do that. Ha ha ha. Ha! You think they're saying that to you guys right now? You started off winning. You haven't started off losing. You want to rewire this brain? You came out. People are perfect. You are so powerful. You have the inner faculties to think, have an intuition. All these things are so abundant and you don't need nothing else. Yet somebody has told you that something else or someone else is more powerful than you. No, no, no. People have programmed you to have up thoughts, and this is how I'm going to rewire it, because nobody's out there programming you to say, hey, by the way, you create your own economy. And by you creating your own economy starts off with you creating the right thoughts. The right thoughts speak the right language. The language creates the action creates the results. So really, you being in control of your economy starts off with you being in control of your thoughts, because your thoughts dictate the energy. Your thoughts dictate the frequency. Your thoughts dictate everything you do inside of life. If you don't believe me, you've been programmed with fear inside of your whole life. Everything you've heard from everybody in the world, fear. You have been programmed to think that you are less than. And if they can program fear inside of you and not make you realize that you are a human and you are more powerful than a car, you are more powerful than money, you are more powerful than a job, you are more powerful than a house that you want to buy, if they can keep fear inside of you, you never hit your goals, because everything is energy. That's why everybody on average makes the same income, $4,000 to $5,000 a month, because they never rewired this thing so they all vibrate the same. Why? Look at the energy scale. Your thoughts create a certain frequency. The certain frequency, if they can program the thoughts, they can program the frequency. If they can program the frequency, they can get you to do certain actions. If they can get you to do certain actions, they can get everybody to have the same income. That's why the average income in America is $3,000 to $5,000 a month. Why? Because everybody has the same frequency. Why does everybody have the same frequency? Well, because they have the same thoughts. So it starts off by rewiring the thoughts. If we could start by rewiring the thoughts, I can rewire the frequency. If I can rewire the frequency, I can rewire the actions. If I can rewire the actions, I can rewire the results. On the energy chart, take this in for a second. On the energy chart, if you guys don't believe me, the average human being in America makes $3,000 to $5,000 a month. Just listen to me for a second. That average human being vibrates on an average frequency. The energy chart at the bottom is doubt, worry, fear, anxiety, grudge, jealousy. As you start going up that chart, okay, this is called controlling your own economy by controlling your thoughts, okay? Because your thoughts create the energy creates the results. Listen to me. So first, you got to understand your thoughts are going to create this whole energy chart. Starts off with your thoughts. If it keeps going up, it goes to confidence, optimism. See, most people are pessimistic about the economy. Optimism, love, gratitude, service at the top. Most people that make the average income in the world, think of where they're all thinking. Their state is doubt, worry, fear, and anxiety. Their state that you see, people are always scared. People are always talking negative. People are always talking shit about other people. They always have fear. That in which you see, which is physical from people's language, is a direct reflection of what's going on inside of their head. The average income is completely correlated from the lowest energy on the frequency chart, which is doubt, worry, fear, anxiety, grudge, jealousy, and hatred. Isn't that fucking interesting? The average income is a direct reflection of the average thought that is going inside of somebody's head. So you want to change your own internal economy. You want to change your income. And by the way, if you think this is complete bullshit, watch this. Somebody programmed you to even be scared about a goal. That's why people never hit their goals. Think of your goal, 50,000 a month. Think of the house that you want. Does it scare you? Because if it scares you, just the thought of your goal, if it's fear's at the bottom of the energy scale. Just the thought of you being scared about your goal, that $50,000 a month, you're like, oh, I don't know if I can do it. Just the thought of you being scared, you're already at the lowest vibrational frequency. You're already at the lowest thought, which is doubt, worry, fear, and anxiety. How do you expect to have a $50,000 goal towards the end of the month, but your vibration is right here at the frequency scale? It's a doubt, worry, and fear, just within the goal itself. Your goal is vibrating right here, but you're right back to those average thoughts. I want you to think of this. What are the thoughts that are going through my head right now? Because if I can change the thoughts to optimism, service, love, gratitude for where I'm at, if I can gradually start to shift these thoughts, because it's not the strategy that's fucking you guys up inside of your business. If it was all strategy, everybody would get what they want. Everybody has mapped out the physical side of success. They try to program you that it's all the physical side of success, but it's not. Everybody's mapped it out. Everybody knows what they got to do in 12 months, in 52 weeks, in 365 days. Yet why does nobody hit their freaking goal? Because they don't think that I got to rewire my thoughts. They don't realize by rewiring the thoughts, they rewire the frequency. If they rewire the frequency, you rewire your actions. If you rewire the actions, you rewire your freaking economy and your income. You haven't been sold a scam. You've been sold a low frequency. And when you understand that and you realize the frequency, energy is everything. Energy creates income. You sell yourself different thoughts. You don't got to sell yourself a new opportunity. You don't got to have a new strategy. You don't got to think a new strategy. This is it. The new strategy is this. How do I think different thoughts? So if I think different thoughts, optimistic thoughts, service-based thoughts, love-based thoughts, positive-based thoughts, not pessimistic, not hatred, not grudge, not jealousy, I change my frequency. If I could change my frequency and I can change my state, I change my actions. If I could change my actions, I could change my income. So today I empower everybody not to think of anybody coming can save you, no strategy in the world, nobody in power. You change this thing. And if I can get you to vibrate in this energy chart at the top quadrant, okay, the top quadrant of this energy chart, I almost promise you it's physically impossible to vibrate right here and get this average income. It's impossible. If you don't trust me, then just go fucking do it. Operate in this top quadrant of the chart and tell me that your energy doesn't change, your actions don't change. Go do it for 7 days straight and your results don't change. It's not a fucking coincidence. It's not a coincidence. Don't come back in 7 days and be like, what a coincidence. I changed my thoughts. My energy completely changed. My energy completely changed. My actions throughout the week completely changed. My actions throughout the week completely changed. My numbers inside of my sales business have completely changed. It's not a fucking coincidence. Nothing's a coincidence. You are vibrating at a perfect harmony within your results inside of your life. Nothing's a coincidence. If I call somebody and somebody says, man, I was just thinking about you, and I called them, that's not a coincidence. They were vibrating a certain frequency. I was vibrating a certain frequency. It starts within you. To change this whole economy, people got to start thinking of this. You change it, not nobody else. I'm going to see you guys on the next video. Done. Subscribe.